Israeli authorities last week raided 6 schools run by the United Nations Relief and Works Agency in occupied East Jerusalem, delivering official closure orders. The schools serve 850 Palestinian students. According to Israel, they'll be shuttered by next month and replaced with municipal-run schools that follow the Israeli education curriculum. The move is part of a broader Israeli campaign to push out UNRWA, a UN agency created in 1949, just 1 year after the Nakba, or catastrophe, when over 700,000 Palestinians were expelled from their homes by armed Jewish militias.
Israel seeks to destroy UNRWA for the primary reason. UNRWA's existence and continuity are intrinsically linked to the right of return.
In October, the Israeli parliament passed legislation banning UNRWA from operating in Israel, Gaza, and the occupied West Bank, accusing it of ties to Hamas. But UNRWA has denied these claims and says the move violates the 1946 Refugee Convention.
We're in a situation where United Nations schools operate outside of national education systems. These are United Nations facilities. They benefit from all the usual privileges and immunities of the United Nations, be that a United Nations administrative office, all of these things. Now those agreements remain in place under diplomatic conventions.
UNRWA provides education, health care, and relief to millions of Palestinian refugees across Gaza, the West Bank, Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria. Palestinians say Israel has worked for decades to dismantle the agency, seeing it as a symbol of the unresolved refugee crisis. The potential closure of UNRWA schools has sent waves of concern through the Palestinian refugee camps here in occupied East Jerusalem. For many families, the alternative would be enrolling their children in schools run by the Israeli Jerusalem municipality. A move, they say, comes at a heavy cost. That's because these schools follow an Israeli curriculum, which Palestinians argue sidelines their history and erases their national identity. Last year, UNRWA's headquarters in occupied East Jerusalem was vandalized multiple times and was once set on fire. Negative sentiment against the United Nations has surged since Israel's war on Gaza began.
There is a sense that the final battle for Jerusalemites is the battle for education. Palestinians' rights are being violated by forcing them to attend municipal schools because they have distorted curricula that focus on erasing Jerusalemites, Palestinian, Arab, and Islamic identity through their distorted curricula.
With schools on the brink of closure, hundreds of families now fear for their children's future. For them, these schools not only brought much-needed education, they were also lifelines for the Palestinian community. Mohammed Al-Qasim, TRT World, occupied East Jerusalem.